everybody, I'm Razorblade Mango, and I'm here today to talk about two very different games I've been playing over the past 24 hours now. Officially 24 hours now at the time of recording. And these games are the first expansion for The Witcher 3, Hearts of Stone, and Minecraft Story Mode. Two games that I were very much looking forward to. And let's start with The Witcher 3, Hearts of Stone. And as you all know, this is the first expansion, the first one of two. The other one's is called Blood and Wine, and is going to be coming out in within the first 3 months of next year, I believe. And that one's going to be priced at $19.99. And this one, actually, if you pre-ordered it, and I always say, you should not pre-order digital content. That's the dumbest idea ever. But I made an exception. This one of the very few times I've ever made an exception to this, because A, if you pre-ordered it, it was like $1.50 off, and B, I could not get. They screwed up the collector's edition of it so bad, because originally they were going on and on and on about how it was going to be released this week, and we were going to get it on today, and it was going to be sold at GameStop, and that never happened because the last minute they couldn't release it today, and it's going to be released next week. And truth be told, I'll most likely buy that again because I really want the Gwent cards that come with it, because I love Gwent. So yeah, and it was like an hour before the game was going to come out, so I was just like, fuck it, you know what, I'll pre-order the damn thing, get my $1.50 off, and I can start playing the game right now at 4 o'clock on a Monday afternoon. I was one of my days off from work, and I had nothing better to do, so why not? And so far, and I'm not going to talk spoilers or anything, so don't worry, it's been really damn awesome. This expansion, and I know there's every time people announce an expansion, I always get a little about that word expansion as opposed to a DLC pack. Now, when Destiny used it to describe The Dark Below and House of Wolves, I think it pertains a little bit. I think House of Wolves is a little more deserving of that label. Not quite, but almost there. Dark Below, fuck that. That was bullshit. If I had paid fucking $20 for that, I would have been so pissed. I would have been livid. And here, with Hearts of Stone, yes, you're not getting any big new locations added to the environment. You get more smaller locations that you have to go to. But from the amount of content that has been added into this, and the amount of stuff you can get now, all the quests and new Witcher contracts you can do, I definitely would say, and for less than $10, $8 in my case, it's regularly $9.99, which is still amazing in this day and age. For that amount of content, for to come out at less than $10, that's unheard of, and that's why I love CD Projekt Red, because they are awesome. I criticize them about the collector's edition, deservedly, but I gotta give them a fucking round of applause for evading all the usual bullshit that comes with quote-unquote expansions, and actually delivering something that feels expansive and new and fun and lots of replayable stuff in there. And the best part is, you don't even need to beat the main story in order to play it. Yes, you need to be at around, recommended level is level 30, which is a little tough to get to if you haven't beaten the main campaign, which I have. And it's, even if you get up to that recommended level, it's no pushover, considering it's still The Witcher. It's a challenge, especially with some of the boss battles that they've added now that do take a lot of time and patience to master and to get around and to finally beat. It's really, really cool. Because I'm not really crazy about a lot of the boss battles in The Witcher 3. I mean, the little big boss battles that there are. I think there's only maybe one or two that I think are really, really good in the main campaign. But it adds, some of them are the few that I've played so far within the Hearts of Stone campaign have been really good, and they've constantly kept me on my toes. I have to think quick on my feet. It's really fun. And I'm not going to spoil the story. The narrative in this expansion is really good. It's not on the quality of the main game itself, but for an eight, again, depending on when you bought it, $8.49 or $9.99 expansion, the story is amazing for that price. It's a bargain. They're basically, I feel like I'm ripping CD Projekt Red off by paying $8.49 for this expansion. Hell, this expansion, if they were to bring it out for goddamn $20, I would have looked at this and I would have been like, yeah, that was worth $20, absolutely. I mean, if this is the price, if I'm getting this amount of content for $8.49 for this, I cannot wait to see what they're going to add with the Blood and Wine expansion, which is actually going to add a completely new environment to the game. Tons of new stuff, tons of new gear. And you also get to see the return of a character that has been in the Witcher series before, Shani, who is back. And yes, you do get to have a romance option with her, which is actually like one of my cons of this pack, because while Shani is a very interesting character and she's awesome, the romance with her, I mean, I understand the way it's written is, I understand in concept why they did it, but it still just felt a little too rushed, a little too underdeveloped, and I wish there was more of her because she's such a cool character. But I just, like, compared to the other romance, the main romance options in the regular game, like Yennefer or Triss, this one just didn't do it for me. But, you know, she's still a good character. I like Shani a lot, but she's no Triss, because I'm Team Triss all the way. I wave the flag for Team Triss. Love Triss. But I also really like how the new, even though there aren't any really big environments this time around, the small environments that you do get to go to have a lot of detail in them. And like I mentioned in my Straw Humans video, a lot of personality, and they feel lived in, have such a myth and a history to them that you can just feel in the air in this world. I don't know how it astounds me that this is CD Projekt Red's first time at doing a fully open world game. And as I said with the main game, they knocked it out of the park with this. This is, and I'm kind of going off track, but Hearts of Stone is so good. If you own The Witcher 3, if you enjoy The Witcher 3, you would be a fool not to pick this up, especially for the price that it is. And if you're waiting for a Game of the Year edition, understandable, that's fine. So far, because I bought the collector's edition, I have spent about $175 on this game so far. And if I'm going to buy the card, that's about $200 I've spent, or I'm going to be spending. And then there's if they come out with a collector's edition of Blood and Wine with the cards, I'll probably end up buying that as well. So probably by March or April, I will have spent $220 on this game. And do I regret it? No, absolutely not. And if they came out with more content, which sadly they said they're not, this is actually the one game I'm like, please, this and Bloodborne, I'm like, please release more content. I want more. I want more reasons to keep coming back to it. But sadly, I think they're going to start, well, not sadly, it's a little bit of bittersweet that it's going to be the end of the Witcher 3 content. And then they're going to go on to work on Cyberpunk 2077, which I'm so excited about. Cannot wait for them to do that. Everything I've heard about that game sounds incredible. And this is a very stark contrast to a lot of DLC, like I said, with the expansions with like Destiny, what they're pulling with Star Wars Battlefront now. And I know I mentioned this already in my Destroy Humans video, but $50 for a season pass. Guys, come on. $50 for a season pass that features content that we don't even know is going to be any good. I mean, yes, I did like the beta, and I will play the game eventually, but $50? And I'm already seeing the backlash from this, so, good. I'm glad people are not very happy about it. So, and thankfully, maybe, and this is getting all off track, but maybe this will finally be the game that because Star Wars has a very passionate fan base out there, and maybe if they see how much EA will exploit the fuck out of this franchise, something in the community will finally just snap and will force EA, I highly doubt it, but hopefully this happens, will finally force EA, force Ubisoft, force Activision, force Konami, force all these other bullshit AAA publishing companies to cut the shit and start giving us meaningful content at affordable, reasonable prices, like what The Witcher 3 is doing. CD Projekt Red knows how it's done. They are a shining example of what to do as far as, not only as far as DLC, but as far as modern AAA gaming. Because this game, for this price, for this amount of content, looks, sounds, plays, and is valued better than almost everything out there. Almost everything out there. I cannot give CD Projekt Red enough praise for their pro-consumer activities, their pro-consumer attitude, the fact that they stuff that companies normally would charge, they charge an arm and a leg for, cosmetic stuff, new missions, they gave it to us for free. They gave it to us for free. Bravo, CD Projekt Red. I do not have enough nice words to say about this company. I love this company. I love this game. You need to get Hearts of Stone now. It's so good. All right, moving on to Minecraft's story mode. Now this, of course, is from Telltale, aka one of my favorite companies, one of my favorite developers out there right now. I love these guys. Every year there always seems to be like one or two Telltale games on like my top 10 list. Ever since The Walking Dead Season 1, man, these guys have been on a roll. They have just been doing one awesome thing after another. They've been getting franchises that are so odd. Like they did Game of Thrones, which is great. They're doing Tales from the Borderlands, which is really good. They did Wolf Among Us, which was on Wolf Among Us and Walking Dead Season 2, which are on my top 10 games of 2014 list because they deserved it and they were amazing. And now we have Minecraft Story Mode, which is probably the most risky, controversial thing they've done so far, because when this thing was announced, people lost their shit. People were pissed that this game existed. They were like, what the fuck is Telltale doing? What the fuck, Telltale? And this is from all the comments. Telltale should be doing Walking Dead. Where's my Wolf Among Us Season 2? I don't want a Minecraft mode. This is the year that Telltale is dead. Well, first of all, shut the fuck up. Stop your bitching. Because Telltale can do anything. Telltale can do anything and it will be good. And this game proves it, because Minecraft Story Mode is so good. It is so much fun. And let me tell you, this is from a guy that can't stand Minecraft. I can't stand Minecraft. I can't stand the subculture that this game has created. I can't stand that Minecraft was such a big presence on Xbox's stage, and it's like, oh, here's Minecraft Windows 10 mode. Ugh. Here's Minecraft HoloLens mode. Ugh. Here's Minecraft Durka mode. It's just fucking everywhere. Minecraft mode, Minecraft this, Minecraft. I'm sick of it. But this is a game. This kind of thing has actually made me realize because I've played the game and I've tried so many times to get into it and I just can't. I can't do it. This Minecraft story mode. This is the first time I have ever given a shit about anything Minecraft related. And with good reason. Because there is a lot of fun to be had in this story. The characters are so likable. Their development is so good. It has such a Lego movie vibe to it. It feels like, another one of my friends said that when he saw the trailer for it, he said it seemed like Paranorman, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And now that I've played it, I have to agree, because this follows a very typical story of like this ragtag group of social outcasts, kind of like losers in their mind, and that are called upon by fate, by destiny, to save the day and become heroes. And it's this like oddball group of people, and yeah, it's not like they all get along. They do squabble with one another at times, and it wouldn't be a Telltale game if you didn't have those decisions where you have to side with one person or the other. But there's just so much, like, and it was so easy for Telltale to just slap their aesthetic all over Minecraft and just release it and be like, here's Telltale Minecraft, enjoy, and have it be the most half-hearted bullshit ever. But it's not. You can tell that this is a property that these guys enjoy, and even somebody, because this is what a true artist does. A true artist will make you feel their passion, will make you enjoy the things that they enjoy. And, I mean, this is true with, like, movies, it's true with music, it's true with books, it's true with a lot of things. It's true with art in general, that a passionate artist can inspire passion in others. And this is why I think Telltale is one of the best game studios out there, because they've taken things that I'm not even a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Borderlands. I'm not a fan of Game of Thrones. I'm not a fan of Walking Dead. And yet I'm not a fan of Minecraft. Especially I'm not a fan of Minecraft. But they've made time and time again, they've made properties that I have just enjoyed so much. I love both seasons of The Walking Dead. I think Game of Thrones is excellent. And this is from somebody that doesn't even like those properties. This is what I'm talking about, guys. That this is the power of art. And this is the power of someone's true creative vision. And that's what Minecraft Story Mode is doing. As you notice, I probably can't say much about the story, which it's really tough to talk about Telltale games, which is why I don't do it usually until like the end of the year on like my top 10 lists. Spoiler alert, you're gonna see Telltale again in the future. But this company just knows what they're doing, and every year, and I've said this before, I don't like season passes. I don't like buying season passes, but every time Telltale releases something, I've always bought the season pass for it, and I don't regret it. And I definitely don't regret it with Minecraft Story Mode so far, because it is really, really good. And if it keeps on going, because I don't divide up individual episodes as like in like the top 10, bottom 10 games. If this is going the way it's going to go, you're definitely going to see Minecraft Story Mode on my top 10 games of 2016. It's so good. So this is a hearty recommendation from me to you guys. Buy Minecraft Story Mode. Buy it. The art is so good. The humor, it's so funny. It's such a funny game. And I forgot to mention this with Witcher 3 too. Both games are very funny. Both of them are very funny. And Hearts of Stone does it in very unexpected ways. But Minecraft does it because of its clever writing, its visual gags, and its gleeful action scenes. I mean, there's a fantastic, thrilling action scene in Minecraft Story Mode that is definitely an homage to one of the best action scenes in the Indiana Jones series. I almost said trilogy, but yeah, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But yeah, this game, both games, so good. Please buy them. Please support these companies. It's worth every penny. Both of them are worth every penny. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you've played these games, let me know what you think about them. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I have to say? And thank you all for watching. Have a good one.